and I'm here to do the reading for April 2021. And the astrological sign that I have chosen is Taurus. So, for people that are Tauruses, welcome, and don't forget to check your other signs, your ascending and your moon sign, just to see what's going to come up. So, if you're hopping on, say hello. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I really appreciate it. And in this situation, we're going to do a 7-card spread. And this is for basically just like a general April thing. Relationships, work, etc. And let's see what pops up. So I'm using Angel. Hi, Valerie. Let me know if you're a Taurus or if you have any Taurus energy in your sign. I know Sheena is. So, okay, we have a couple things coming up right away. So right away, I want to send you guys some healing energy. So let's do that because it feels good to do. Okay, so we're going to talk about work instantly. And Taurus energy is very much about earth. They like money. I like to say they do like material things. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't tell my boss I'm watching. Okay, I won't. And they really like food, music, things like that. And actually, when I was doing the Capricorn reading, I was feeling a lot of music energy too. So I think all signs really like music. But one thing I've been discussing lately is sound healing. So it feels like if you do sound healing for work, I feel like Sheena, you do, then keep indulging in how sound actually helps you. It connects you to the other person. So sometimes when we're helping others in our work, it's supposed to be a win-win. So the friendship card comes up here. And again, when we see pages, I will be doing a workshop, a free workshop on tarot. So if you want to join, let me know. It's on the list for today to create a date. So if there's a date that works for you and you know that you want to join, I'll create it for you. So Cups is about feelings and emotions, and it's telling us we have something new and something exciting that we're thrilled about, which is awesome. So especially during like Easter, it's nice to be able to celebrate. During COVID, sometimes we get down about things, but this is saying you guys are just like, hey, you know what? There's something to celebrate. Let's celebrate. So you're in great energy. So don't forget to take time for yourselves. And again, as I was saying, get the benefits out of your relationships, out of your work, emotionally connect as much as you can. So people are waving their hand. That's awesome. And so let's go straight into relationships and how we feel about those right now. 8 of Swords, restriction. Okay, so this is telling us that we're still very connected to ourselves. We know what we want, which is great. And a Taurus can have, it's the bull side. They can have this energy where they're just like, yep, I'm going to get this, nothing standing in my way. But what's coming up is you might be getting in your head, even though you know what you want, you might be getting in your head about it. And that has been a theme too. So definitely watch the general reading for all signs in April. And you'll see that underneath my monthly reading. So this is telling us that mentally, we could be working a bit more on ourselves, just focusing on like letting go of distractions and like how things are going to happen. Like let go of the details a bit more, okay? Because really details are important when it comes to work because we have to care and be passionate, but at the same time, like if people don't like you or they don't like what you're doing or they're not happy, sometimes it's just like we have to let go of some of the emotional stuff that gets trapped within ourselves as a result of that. Hi Robin, may I have a card please? Are you a Taurus? If you are, let me know. I will pull out an additional card, okay? That will bring up more energy. Action. So Knights are very advanced. That tells us that we're not in an energy where we're just like hanging by a thread or anything like that. This is telling us we have a lot of creative energy and we're getting inspired. So this is saying that don't let anything stop you from getting ahead. So worrying energy would be a perfect example of this. Again, the details, it feels like there might be somebody watching that's very detail oriented and, you know, they're following some form of like social norms or logical stuff, whereas this is saying literally just shoot for the stars and go for it. Nothing can stop you now. And so put that music on in the background. Ring your tingshuas, whatever it is. If you don't own tingshuas, look it up. It'll be helpful. Same thing. I'm doing some Reiki training for inexpensive right now. If you want to join, it's a perfect opportunity to learn about this stuff. I'm a Cancer. Okay, so I haven't done the Cancer reading yet, but I will. I'm doing my best to keep this at 5 minutes, and I'm already over. So I would recommend Lauren to watch my full moon reading video because we were just had a full moon, and I think this card is kind of talking about that in April, how we're still gonna be kind of working on ourselves and learning how to balance like signs and symbols, and learning how, like, when a sign is a sign and when we're analyzing a sign, because that's what's coming up with having integrity. It's kind of like knowing when to the Gambler song is coming up. Know when to hold them, know when to show them, know when to run and walk away, and all this stuff. That's talking about, I'm not going to sing for you guys, but that's talking about decision making and saying, like, there's some really good energy for you guys, okay? So stick to your guns and your dreams. Love that. So I would suggest that it's a perfect time for just balancing, like with your motivation when you notice you're procrastinating. Or if you want to dabble with something, why are you not dabbling in it? Really, really, as I was suggesting, if there's something that's interesting you, you're probably holding yourself back somehow, okay? 3 of Cups, celebration card. So that makes sense. We have Easter coming up. And this is talking about how it's not very often we have something like a moment to really, really, like, raise your glass and be like, hey, let's have a toast. Let's like really up this a bit more. So you guys are upping the ante. Like, so gambling just keeps coming up. It's like, put a little bit more money forward, put a little bit more time and energy into things, and don't worry about it. It's just saying, like, now is your time to shine. Absolutely do it. Really great energy. I love this. I wasn't expecting this for Taurus. Okay, trust, Knight of Pentacles. Again, finances are coming up, and it's telling you that because you guys are hard workers naturally, because you want the things that come with the work, this is saying that you can be friends with your work. You can get excited to get up every day. If you're feeling that procrastination energy of, like, I don't even know if I want to talk to this person today, that's probably because there's an energy, again, that you could work through, okay? If you want a healing session or a reading with me, go to robinsealing.com, book a session with me. Okay, the Hierophant. So this is actually talking about what's above you, okay? The energy that's above you, that's kind of like doing its best to get your attention. And Angel of Blessings tells us that sometimes we do have to reach out to other people for help, because there's only so much we can do by ourselves. So where you guys are such friendship, relationship-based people, you actually are great friends with like, well, nature's coming up. You guys are friends with nature, but what's coming up is, like, you guys, I guess, care about having friends, which some people do and some people don't. So know that sometimes your friends want to help you. Sometimes it's about actually asking, hey, could you do this for me, instead of feeling guilty or shameful about it, okay? So know that your friends or people that care about you, they want to talk to you. They want to be a part of your life. So invite more people in. Group settings, perfect for you guys right now, as I was saying. Easter, bring some extra people over, okay? Depending, of course, on your restrictions, but the energy's telling you it's a good idea. Drama, Knight of Swords, Scorpio energy, okay. So drama is telling us that we can create a lot of mystery and curiosity and imagination in our minds. We can create stories, things like that. And so if you're taking these stories and these things that have happened to you and you're putting it into your work, or you're putting it into something or people that you love, that's fabulous. Do that. If you can teach other people about meditation, cord cutting, things like that, I do have meditations related to cord cutting, but I mean, for you specifically, if you can take what you know and pass that over to somebody else, it's going to explode. It's like, you guys have the best energy out of all the signs thus far. So our last card, but not least, is talking about often, again, how we're looking at things. So if you feel like we have to go through negative experiences in order to learn a lesson and go up, this is telling us that it's almost like you've got to climb the mountain to appreciate the view and then slide your ass down and say, woohoo, that was fun. We're here for a ride and a journey, okay? So don't be hard on yourselves. Don't hurt people along the way, but still make sure that you're able to see into the future a bit more. So I would encourage, as I was saying with the cord cutting, more visualization exercises, all right? So for you guys, I would do a little guided meditation this month. Again, not too much of it, just when you feel called to it. And yeah, check out some of my playlists and see what other videos I have. The other thing that's coming up is it might be emotional for you to let go of relationships in your life. These people might not even be currently alive. It might be that you're still grieving a loss of some sort, and you really have to work on just letting go of the fact that those people aren't here in your life anymore in the present, because people that love you, even in the spirit world, want to see you happy. They want to see you successful and not be sad or crying over it, okay? So really make sure, again, that you're seeing the cup half full, not empty. Again, reach out if you would like messages from me in a personal session, and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.